Yes, I'm laying in my bed. It's my favorite place to be, and I'm wearing my Christmas pajamas and my key. I wear my key everywhere I go. This is where it stays because I am not a good key person, as anybody will tell you. Um, I do not lock doors. I have in the house I own in North Charleston. I used to go on vacations and not lock the doors. I rarely lock my doors, although in my house, now that I'm doing this rental thing, I have put keypads on the front and back door so I can lock them that way. So anyhow, I'm bad with keys, so I'm just afraid I'm going to lose it. So every time I walk out the house, I just hang it around my neck and I look like a nerd. But that's okay. So the last little video I think I posted had to do with my turkey. So let me catch you up from there. I made a turkey. It came out great. For the first hour, I pushed the stove. I turned the stove on every 10 minutes. The last hour, I figured out a way to keep it on. So there's that. But yeah, I made a turkey. I made stuffing. I made mashed potatoes. I put carrots and celery and onions in the turkey bag, and the carrots were delicious. I don't usually do that, but I'm trying to use up my produce before I go home to South Carolina on December 8th. So, anyhow, I made the turkey. It was delicious. Um, I ate by myself about three or so, but I then when I knew that the turkey was going to be a success, I sent a message out to all my classmates and said if anybody wanted to come eat turkey with me, they were welcome to. So about 6 o'clock, Eve came over, and she's one of my classmates from Belgium or France or somewhere in between, and maybe the border. And she ate with me, and we had a really nice night on Thanksgiving last Thursday. She stayed. We watched a movie. We chit chatted for several hours. So she was here for maybe 2 or 3 hours. It was a really nice night. Um, and then at 10 o'clock at night, another girl from America who worked till 10 o'clock came over and got some leftovers to take home with her. So she was able to have a turkey dinner for the first time in 5 years because she's been in Ireland for several years studying. So she goes home for Christmas, but she doesn't usually go home for Thanksgiving. So she had her first Thanksgiving meal in a long time. So that was lovely. And then, let's see, then on that was Thursday. I was going to travel on Friday to Skull. My plan was during this week of it's study week, and my papers are due with at all different intervals between the 6th and the 15th of December. And it's study week, and that's what you're supposed to be doing is writing your papers. But I was going to travel to all the little cities that I could get to on a bus and see what they look like for Christmas. And but the Friday I was going to do that, it was pouring rain. It was nasty out, so I decided not to do it. Um, and then I was going to do it on Sunday. I couldn't do it on Saturday because Saturday I went to this performance. It's called Cinderella a Panto, and I didn't know what that was. To me, panto means pantomime, meaning nobody talks. But it's apparently a UK thing, UK and Ireland, and it is a play. It's the Cinderella play, but it's interactive with the audience. A lot of kids there. Obviously, it's a Cinderella story. They talk to the kids. The kids talk back. They ask the kids for decisions. The kids say yes or no, do this or don't do that. There are a couple of the fairy godmother was a man, and the stepmother was a man. And then there's some off-colored jokes thrown in there that the kids would go over the kids' heads, but that the parents would get. It reminded me kind of like a vaudeville. It was like this weird little, but it was the Cinderella story, but it was just this weird little music, dancing, comedy all together. It was so much fun. And we got up at the end and danced to Hot to Go. Apparently, there's a like YMCA, Hot to Go has arm movements. Who knew? And that's a song, in case you didn't know. Anyhow, it was adorable. It was so much fun. I had a great night. So that was Saturday night. And then, so Friday and Sunday, I really just stayed in and worked um, to write these papers, and then worked too. And then on Monday, I did the same. I worked. Um, oh, but the night I went to the Panto, I went down. The Panto thing was downtown, and downtown Cork. I think I've showed pictures of it all lit up, but it has a Ferris wheel. Um, so I walked by it and I took pictures of it and I decided, hell, I may as well just go on it. So I did. I went on it and that was so much fun. And I got dressed up for the panto and wore my corny little headband with Christmas stuff on it. It was fun. Then tonight, it's Tuesday night. Tonight, I just went over to one of my friend's house, Eve's, and we had hot chocolate and watched movies. And two of my other classmates were there, Callie and Daisy. And we watched movies, and we watched two movies and drank hot chocolate and chit chatted. We've been there for, I don't know, maybe 4 hours. Um, and that was so much fun too. And then on the way home, right as I was leaving, Eve gave me a Christmas present because I'm not going to be here. Um, probably won't see them again. I'm leaving on Sunday. But you can't see it, but it's a book. It's a one of the most. It's a very thoughtful gift. It's a book of poems by a group of people called the Travelers here. They're nomadic. It's a nomadic community in Ireland and the UK. And I learned about them in 2018 when I was here on a trip with Dr. Quinn as a student. We went to a museum, and the top floor of the museum had a display about they call them the travelers, but they're a nomadic community. They travel around. So they one of the things. So when I came back now here, and I have to find something to study, I thought, wouldn't it be cool to study them? And I have reached out to them, but they're not interested in talking to me. They said they have too many people who reach out to them and they don't have time for me. So that's all fine. I'm not quite giving up, but one of the things I wanted to study was medical anthropology in regard to the travelers. What is their medical? How do they take care of themselves? Do they get Irish medical care? Do they go? Do they make use of the Irish medical care? Are they treated well? What is their stance on some of the things. So that's what I wanted my field study to be, but so far I'm striking out with the travelers. But how kind of her to buy me a book that she knows I'm interested in, but that would also help me learn more about these people that I'm interested in that that I might study someday. So that was so kind of her. And she gave me that today. So that was fun. So it's been a really good week. Um, I have one assignment completely done, one assignment 95% done, one assignment a quarter of the way done, and then one I haven't started yet, and it's not due till January 4th. So I sense I'll be doing that at home on my break. But so that's good. I've been doing a lot of time writing my papers and stuff. And Wednesday, Thursday, I'm going to Nano. Oh, I forgot their name. Nano Nagel, and it's like a museum, and they're going to have a Christmas Carol. So I'm going there. So that'll be fun. And then Sunday, I'm coming home. So I won't get home till midnight on Sunday. So that's where I am so far, having a great time, right, wrapping up the semester and looking forward to going home and having Christmas with my family. I'll be home for a month. I'll be back here on January 6th or 7th, and my classes start January 14th. So I have a week to get settled. But I feel so much better about next semester than I felt about this semester because now I understand how it works. But anyhow, I just wanted to tell you about my nice holidays, all the stuff I've been doing, and more later.
Thanks. Bye, guys.